Oh, yes, come in.
Yeah, hi boss. You're not busy, right?
I'm the boss. What do you think?
Yeah. Okay. I just want to ask you two questions. Why do we need business plan?
Think about it as your... What's that thing that you use to find a direction?
Maps, GPS.
Okay. Think of your business plan as like a map or a GPS. It will give you the direction and guide you to your destination, right? A business plan is supposed to give you every single step from the start to the end, what you plan to do with your business. Think of it also as a toolbox that is filled with all the essential tools you'll need for identifying your target market, for instance, or achieving your goals, missions, so on and so forth, right? The best part of it is that a business plan is not static. It can always change, it can always evolve, and just as your business grows, you can update your business plan as you go along.
What is a business plan essentially? Like, what is it made up of?
A bit of butter, a bit of sugar, a bit of flour. I was thinking of a recipe. What is a business plan made of? Well, there's just 6 ingredients. Executive summary, company description, market analysis, product and services, marketing plan, and financial plan. In the first one, this is where it gets a bit confusing. It's your executive summary. Even though it's on the first page, it's the one that you should always write last. The executive summary has every other thing that I've just mentioned earlier, but it's a summary of it. That's why it should be written last, because at the start, when you're writing that, you don't really have a complete detailed description of, let's say, your market analysis. So how are you going to put that in your summary if you don't have something to summarize? In order to do that, you have to go to the next thing. What is your company description? Think about it. Now that is where you can go a bit more detailed. But before we get into that, let's talk a bit about the executive summary. Certain things that you have to include here will be like your business structure, something called the accountability chart. I've lost mine somewhere along the way. More or less, it is to summarize how the business organization works, who is in charge, who the CEO is, the COO, the CFO, and every other C, something, whatever you have. And then it also goes on to describe the organization structure, like whether it's a LLC, an S corporation, a partnership, so proprietorship, so on and so forth. After that, you've got things like your mission and vision statement, and also a brief description of your goals. Next will be the company description. Now this is where, after the first page, it's no longer a summary. You can go even more detail into it. Now, what is in a company description? It is what your company is about, right? This is where you explain the problems that your product or service is trying to solve and why your business or idea is the best. Why should I pick you over anyone else? What exactly makes you different? You want to dig in deeper there. And at this point, don't be afraid to show off your skills, actually, because this is where you can brag all about your company. And also, don't be afraid when I talk about what is the exact problem you're trying to solve, right? How are you solving it different from anyone else? And why you're the best? Yeah, explain, be flowery, go bombastic, go do whatever you want. Describe how you are the best and why you are the best. When I say get creative, I really mean it. Be as creative as you want. Throw in some jokes, throw in some humor, whatever. At the same time, don't go off the rails. Stay focused. You are still supposed to describe your company at the end of the day. Next, it's market analysis, actually. In market analysis, you have certain things like demography or psychography, right? And we've already mentioned this in our previous episode. What kind of target market are you going for? By understanding your demographic and psychographic factors, you can better tailor your marketing strategy and product offerings to meet their needs and preferences. That's why it's important to have that in there. Next, product and services. The products and services section of a business plan describes the nature of your business operations. It includes details about the products, of course, and services that your business will offer, how they compare to your competitors, and how you will even source them, how you're getting them. So you need to outline all of this. Focusing on one product in a business plan is important because it allows you to provide a more detailed analysis of the product's features, benefits, and the market potential. Like the old saying goes, jack of all trades, master of none. So it's better to be a master of one. At this point, you will have to write something called a product description. Right? So what should be in the product description then? It'll be the name of the product, what it does, how it works, what problem it solves. Next would be, after you have what problem it solves, you have the features and benefits that your product offers. So describe the product's features and benefits that they provide to the customer and highlight any unique features that set you apart from similar products that are already in the market. Next, we'll be looking at the results. Once you have the product already, of course, people buy, they want to know how it benefits them, right? So here you describe the results that your product will create for the customer, and it should be specific and measurable. Like, don't be vague, like it will improve your quality of life. How will it improve the quality of life, right? Be specific. Let's say, like for instance, if your product is a weight loss supplement, you can describe how much weight that they will expect to lose. Don't give absolute guarantees, but you should also give something that you can achieve. For instance, if my product cannot cure cancer, but I say it cures cancer, it's not realistic. But if I say, for instance, my weight loss supplement, and I know that this weight loss supplement can help you lose 5 kilos, provided you do exercise and all, because after all, that's what a supplement is. It supplements your healthy eating, healthy exercise. I know if you supplement with good dietary habits and actionable exercise, right, then yes, you will lose 5 kilos. I can guarantee that. So it's something achievable, right? Next up, we have...
Hey there everyone! Thanks for tuning in to our video today. We hope you learned a thing or two about our business plans so far. But as all good things must come to an end, we will be wrapping up part 1 here. Don't worry, as we are sure you are eager to know the remaining 2 points of marketing plan and financial plans. So stay tuned next week for part 2 of our ultimate guide to writing a killer business plan. It's hard to miss us if you are subscribed, so make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. This is Jeremy signing off. See you all next week.